want you to do is sit back, close your eyes, relax, and try to remember the first time you had these bad dreams. Take your time.
Okay. Alright. Relax. Alright. My girlfriend loves surprises. I was out on a business trip and I was coming home early. I remember being really excited. I knew my girlfriend was going to be super happy to see me. We'd been together for about 5 years and I was ready to propose.
But you didn't.
Um, when I got to my apartment, I was real quiet and slowly opened the door and snuck in. I rushed to put the flowers on the kitchen table and I didn't see her. And then I started hearing something in the bedroom and I just figured it was her banging. She does art for a living. She does sculptures and all types of different art, paintings.
I know this is hard for you.
So I was gonna see if I could sneak up on her while she was focused on her work. I peeked in.
And what did you see?
I saw her in the bed with our neighbor from down the street. They didn't see me, and I held my breath and turned around. I was boiling on the inside, and I still am.
I understand.
My heart was broken in half. I left the apartment and went somewhere to think. I was only gone for 2 days. How long had she been doing this? Was he the only one? I had lots of questions.
Questions are good.
And then self-doubt started to sink in. I guess I had just decided I was tired and wanted to just handle it in the morning, so I texted her and told her I would be home in about an hour. And I was extremely tired from the drive. And when I got home, I didn't even say hello. I just went straight to the bed and, of course, changed the sheets and went to sleep.
Is that when the dream started?
Yeah. That first time felt empty and dark. So dark, I could feel the heaviness. It surrounded me.
The darkness surrounded you?
Yeah, the only way I can describe it is I felt like I was blind and also unable to hear. I was in an unfamiliar place and couldn't seem to find anything to hold on to for comfort.
And how did that make you feel?
I was shaking. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. I was helpless.
You ended up losing that apartment, didn't you?
Well, I ended up having a talk with her the next morning, and it didn't go too well. She screamed and yelled at me. She stormed out and she grabbed her things and left. We could only afford that apartment because we both were paying bills together. I ended up losing my apartment. My girlfriend moved in with that neighbor. I found out they've been sleeping together for 2 years. She was going to leave me anyway, they said.
Who said?
Oh, just some people that are, I guess, just people I know.
Don't be nervous. I'm here for you.
I felt like I was useless. Like every moment with her was a waste. And I needed some kind of support. But my abusive parents were the only ones I had to go to.
Talk more about your parents.
Okay, they used to lock me up in my room for like weeks at a time. They installed metal bars on my windows and even had a padlock on my door and a slit at the bottom just big enough to fit my one-time daily meals, which is always the scraps from the rest of the family. I remember getting a half-eaten chicken leg once. I chewed on the bone for as long as I could. I was starving. There was a bathroom connected to my room, if you were wondering, but I didn't have anything else. No TV, no games, no books. My room was my prison cell. And now I'm moving back into the same room with the same door. They never changed anything.
You had your second dream after moving back in, right?
Yeah. It was dark and foggy. I could see this time. I tried walking over to the edge, and this fog was all sitting on the ground, and it was just so creepy how it just didn't want to move. Even whenever I walked through it, it was like I was walking on top of it. I could see a flicker of light, and it made me feel really hot, like it was waves of heat and light hitting me. I woke up sweating, burning up like nothing I could do would help. I hopped in the shower and turned it on as cold as I could. That whole day was just a hard day. I got a new job. It was a downgrade. But my nerves can't handle much more than just simple tasks.
What happened on your way home?
Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. I was walking home from my first day of work, and all day I was thinking about my girlfriend. I started thinking of all the different ways I could have handled it. If I had been more understanding, I could have maybe talked her into staying. Maybe since I'm not traveling anymore, maybe she'll take me back.
It doesn't hurt to try.
Well, on the way home, I started seeing her everywhere. In every girl's face. I was going crazy. I had stopped a couple and grabbed the girl by the arm and turned her around. The guy almost killed me. I explained it was just a mistake of identity, and I turned around and left. That next night, the dreams got worse. I found myself in a room. It was still foggy, and I could hear screaming. I couldn't tell who it was. They did sound familiar. The room lit up like an explosion, and then I woke up screaming. And then you found me. I really hope you can help me. My thoughts are all over the place and I can't focus. I really need her back.
Just focus on me. Listen to my voice. Relax. And remember.
I remember what I did.
Embrace it.
I am ashamed.
No shame.
I'm scared. She didn't deserve what happened.
What happened?
Neither did anyone else.
Yes, they did.
I was going to apologize. I was going to get back with her. I'd bought her a present and went to her apartment where she was staying.
With that other man.
A guy answered the door, and I forgot who he was. I was only focused on her.
She still loves you.
I shoved him back to go inside. He fell and hit his head on an art piece.
He was in your way.
He was just bleeding on the floor. I panicked and I heard a scream. She walked in the room.
What happened next?
As she was screaming, I put my hands around her neck and squeezed and squeezed and squeezed. I then took a match and some gasoline. I burned that apartment down. Everyone in it. 256 people dead. Because of me. I watched it burn the entire time. I stood right outside.
Do you want to do it again?
Actually, I've never felt more alive in my entire life. It takes to take a life to have a life.
You have to figure out a way to get us out of this hospital. Look, over there.
That sharp spring?
Break it off. Cut yourself.